CPT JJ-CPV Introduction. This is page 16, part 6.
Code symbols continued.
Okay, we're still talking about the symbols, or those little pictures, usually at the bottom of the page, that they represent something, right? Now, CPT add-on codes means that codes that you have to add on to previous ones, right, are annotated by the bold black plus symbol, this one right here, bold black plus symbol, and are listed in the Appendix D. If you want to know them, you can go to the Appendix D. And these are a little more explanation. CPT symbols plus identifies add-on codes for procedures that are commonly but not always performed at the same time and by the same surgeon as a primary procedure. So if there's a primary procedure, there might be an add-on code that sometimes you have to include it as an add-on. This is not a principal code. This is not the primary code, but it's just an add-on. Okay, you have to add this code, right? And there's an example here, right? There's a plus symbol right there, and this is the code. And so for this can be done with all these codes. These are the primary codes, and then the add-on for these primary codes will be this one right here because it has a plus symbol, right?
Right. These add-on codes should not be coded alone.
No, because they are add-on. These don't go by themselves. You have to code the primary procedure first and then add these on, right?
Right.
If you see a plus one that is coded along, it means it's a mistake because we are missing the primary code, right?
Right.
All right, so that's our theory for today. Now let's do a problem. So ready, set, go. Okay, JJ-RVA, page 263, exercise 108, and this is a level 1 exercise, and it's titled
Tubal ligation.
Tubal ligation. It's talking about the fallopian tubes, right? And the ligation means to tie them, right? Okay, and now the text reads,
Surgery, female genital system. Laparoscopic tubal ligation utilizing endoloop.
Endoloop, right? Okay, so that's the procedure. Now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the CPT code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 58671. You got that? 58671. If you got it, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's give you a couple of tips. First tip.
First tip is start with laparoscopy ovary. If you start with ovary, there are too many codes to check in tabular.
Right. This is just by experience that we have done both things, and you can get to both things to the result. But if you start with laparoscopy and then ovary, there's fewer steps. You can start with the ovary too, and there are more steps right there. But why go to the long way when you can shortcut, right? So go to laparoscopy and then go to ovary. Now, the tip number 2.
Tip number 2 is tubal ligation is done to get an occlusion.
Occlusion means closing something, right? And a tubal ligation is tying the tubes, so you are closing them. So tubal ligation is, you're probably going to see occlusion and not tubal ligation or vice versa, right? But both things are synonyms. And tip number 3.
Tip number 3 is a fallope ring is used for endoloop.
Or endoloop. Yeah, when you do this procedure for an endoloop, they use a fallope ring that you're going to see in the video. Okay, so, and then there's a picture there of how the procedure is done, and we have a video that we're going to show you. Okay, go to the video. There you go. Now, can you explain a little bit, because this has no audio, but...
this is the female reproductive system.
Right.
Fallopian tubes, the ovary, the uterus, cervix, bladder, and the vagina.
Right.
This is the anatomy that includes everything of it.
Right, so these are the fallopian tubes, right?
Right, they are.
They're pulling it out. And we're gonna do a ligation, or we're gonna tie them up, right?
Right.
So we're gonna give you a view. There they are, right?
Right.
These are the fallopian tubes right here, right? The fallopian tubes are these tubes right here. These are the fallopian tubes right here, right?
Yes.
What are they going to do? They're going to ligate or tie them up, right?
Right.
So they pull them laparoscopic procedure, and they put this ring around there, right?
Yes.
So they're tying them up. So the eggs won't exit. They can't meet the sperm that way, and they can't be no babies.
Right.
Right? Because when the eggs meet the sperm, somewhere here is when there's babies. But if they block the way for the eggs that are created here, then they can't meet, right?
Right.
All right.
That's it.
So that is the procedure, right? Let's go back to our problem. And now you already know the tips. You have seen how the procedure is done. And the answer is 5, 8, 6, 7, 1. So now we're going to count to 3. So you can pause the video and give us the path. How we got to the answer. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, the summary of the problem is, this is the surgery female genital system. And it reads like this: laparoscopic tubal ligation utilizing endoloop. There's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First, you go to index.
Go to the index.
You start with laparoscopy.
You start with laparoscopy. Then
you go to ovary, oviduct.
Ovary, oviduct, right? The duct means the little, what is it, like a tunnel where the duct travels, right?
Right.
So
there's oviduct surgery.
The next step would be oviduct surgery, and you have 3 codes there, right?
Right. 38670.
58.
Oh, sorry. 58670. 58671 and 58679.
Okay, so we have 3 codes. We have to choose that. One of those, and for that we go to the tabular, right? So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular. Then you start with 58670.
Which is the first code here, and you find this word, right? Fulguration, right?
Yes.
And we don't have that in the text, so let's keep reading. What's the next one?
58671.
We have occlusion.
Occlusion.
And remember we told you that occlusion and ligation are almost the same.
By device. E.g.,
for
example, band, clip, or fallope ring.
The fallope ring is used in the endoloop. We told you that already. So this is very likely to be. But let's go to the next one. What's the next one?
58679 is unlisted.
Unlisted, which means a procedure that we don't have the descriptions here in the code. But we have pretty much what we need here, right? So we go back to 58671, and the equal sign means that's our code, right? So the answer is 58671. Okay, thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us on YouTube,
right,
by clicking here for our new medical coding videos,
right, in the subscribe button. Okay, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to visit
you will get up to 3 videos every day that we make.
Right.
ICD-10, CPTs, all this needs to pass the medical coding certification exams.
That's right. And so don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.